Hello, it is Lola Rosette here. It is 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and quickly, because I've been going over this over and over again, I wanted to talk to you all about something that's been bothering me a little bit. I was at a friend's gathering, and so we were talking about funky balls. I want to talk about that. Unfortunately, I'm not going to do a video with me twerking or dancing. Quickly, I want to mention these two people. Um, Dang, I can't remember his name. I'm sorry. But I did hear you. I did get your message. You know I did. I responded. And I'm working on that twerk video for you. I'm just thinking about how I want to dance to it in my head. Hopefully it's good enough for you. And another person who left the comments about me not having, I don't have a lot, but I work with what I have, and I'm natural, and I'm not trying to be all fake and everything. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me, trying to be, a real individual woman. Not trying to change myself too much for the world, but just trying to fit in my own way. So, thank you, and I appreciate that, both of you. Don't worry, I got you. Another thing, please follow me on Twitter, Pink Pussy Gangsta on Twitter. So that's PNKPussygangsta on Twitter. And so let's get into this conversation. I wish I could show you what had happened because I did record it. Unfortunately, I need to talk to my other friend about it because she has yet to see it, and I don't want to offend anybody or put a face or whatever out there. So I'm just doing this real quick because it's something I've been wanting to talk about. So excuse me for my appearance. I'm not really all made up or nothing. I just put on a little something just for you all. But basically, okay, so where do I begin? Guy said, we was having this conversation, he was talking about how he doesn't like women to be having on a lot of perfume, or he said, I could taste when a woman has powder on or perfume on or uses a douche like Summer's Eve or a Northam, and I don't like that, and this, that, and the other. Well, some of that is true and some of that isn't. First of all, if a woman uses soap, sometimes if she uses it and rubs the right way, you're gonna smell soap. Northams, maybe a little bit too much. Douching, what's wrong with that? I mean, if you can handle that douche product, that's fine. It's definitely not something I would do more than once a day. And even then, I don't even do it more. I only do it a few times a week. So, but within all of that, when it comes to the powder, that's an issue. Now, ladies, powder and perfume should not go directly on the skin coming out of the bottle. As far as perfume goes, spray a little bit on your underwear, keep it moving, or wherever you need to. Like if you're gonna spray it on your skin, your neck, here, and here, and maybe on your pants, crotch area, a little bit, like psh, psh. Okay, so he's just saying women who just be like doom, doom, doom. When it comes to the powder, put it in your hand, put it in your crease areas. Like I put it up under here, put it in my chest area, and sometimes in my chest area, and when it's hot outside, on my neck. So I don't do all that extra stuff. And as far as down there is concerned, I might like take it, put it in my hand, and like pat like this lightly down there on that area. Powder sometimes is necessary, guys, because women, especially women of size like me, we are wet a lot of the times. We don't want to have that shit rolling down us, so we use a little bit of powder. Now, if you're tasting powder, especially an excessive amount, or if you're seeing it after she's been out and about over an hour, then that's a problem. She's using way too much. And a lot of guys are, well, this guy in particular, he was saying, she must be trying to cover up something, this, that, and the other. I ain't trying to mess with that. I ain't trying to lick that. I ain't trying. Okay, but what's wrong with her going to take a shower? Now he's saying if she goes take a shower, now she smells like soap. Why does she have to take? What is wrong? What is wrong with this person? So the guy ends up saying, well, I stay fresh all day. I said, how do you do that? He says, I stay in the shower and I scrub my balls for at least 45 minutes. Your dick in your balls for 45 minutes. That's one funky ass dick and ball area. Please excuse me, but you must be getting off or something. He says, no, I'm not getting off. I'm just doing it. I'm just, whatever. And I'm like, okay, listen. You cannot scrub your balls and your dick for 45 minutes and either not be A, getting off, B, have something wrong with you, or C, scrubbing yourself raw. All of that is wrong. But he said, well, I mean, this is how I keep myself fresh. Da, 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 da. So what do you do? So here I am about to tell you my regimen that I told him of what ladies do. And the reason why I'm giving this information out, really not to instruct anybody on what they should be doing, but I am going to add a little stuff on there. But basically, I just want to know, men, what's up with you this scrubbing the balls thing for an excessive amount of time? Somebody please explain that to me. So anyways, let me tell you what I did. I told them the first thing I do is I take a bar of soap. The bar of soap that I use is Dove soap for men. I take the bar, I rub it in a rag. I use a rag because it helps with the exfoliation process. And I rub, lather up, and I wash my body from the neck down. I don't use the same rag on my body that I use for my face and vice versa. So the neck down, under my arms. Now when it comes to down there, I'm a lot of you don't know this, but I have my STNA license. So they taught us to separate the lips. You do the right or left, and then you let it close, do the middle, and then you do the opposite side that you started with. I'm going to go boom, boom, boom twice, and then hit it in the back twice. And then go down to my feet. Do it with the bar of soap 3 times with the rag. After that, I will, sometimes I will co-wash my hair. Now, co-washing, please pay attention. I am a female of African American descent, so co-washing my hair helps me because if I try to wash my hair all the time, it'll cause problems. Meaning, it'll strip my hair of its natural oils. I'll begin getting breakage, damage, split ends, all types of things. And on top of which, I'm trying to grow my hair out natural. So therefore, women, men of ethnic backgrounds, especially with coarse hair or whatever, if you do not produce a natural amount of oil or whatever the case in your hair, please do not wash your hair more than once, or I can't even say twice a month, more than once a month. If you feel like you can handle washing your hair every week, every other week, make sure that you use a good, very, very good moisturizing conditioner, and make sure you also use a good conditioner, and then make sure that your hair can take it, another thing, and make sure you just keep your hair moisturized. Don't let your hair break off. But that's what a lot of people, African Americans, I know for sure, do. That is wrong. You're not supposed to wash your hair that often. I co-wash my hair, I put a conditioner in it, I leave it in, whatever, boom, keep going. Now, back to the regimen. Once I co-wash, then I might go down and I shave. I shave every 4 or 5 days. I'm just mentioning everything that I could possibly do in my regimen that could possibly be done. That takes about 20 to 30 minutes. That's how long it takes me. But anyway, shave under my arms every 4 to 5 days, and my legs, and I don't shave down there because I have a barber. Hey, so anyways, after I do all of that, then I come back and I use a body wash. It's this beautiful smelling body wash by Caress. It's in a silvery, pinky, purplish bottle, whatever. And I lather that up real good, and I use it all over, and I do it again with the in between my legs, the left or the right, the middle, and the left, and then twice, and then hit the back up, boom, boom, twice, and then go all the way down. Now, all of that takes me about 20-30 minutes. So what are you doing 45 minutes scrubbing your balls? Do you wash any other part of your body? Is that the only part that you're concerned about being funky? I mean, that was my question, basically. I just wanted to go through all those other extra steps. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot one more thing. Douching. I douche. That's a part of my routine as well. Douching. I douche with regular water. I don't use Summer's Eve and whatever the case may be. I douche with water. If I use Summer's Eve or anything like that, I use that maybe once every 3 months. But there's nothing wrong with douching with me. Now, for a lot of doctors and a lot of other people, they say that it's not a good idea. Okay, I don't douche every day, for one. And for two, you shouldn't douche every day. But you definitely should be trying to figure out a way to make sure you cleanse your body down there. If you don't douche, you should be sitting in the tub every time after you have sex or around that time. Every day, basically, if you ask me. sitting down there in a tub of water trying to make sure that stuff gets clean, flushed out, however you want to do it. Dishing, you right, is not for everybody. I don't use the Summer's Eve or that Equate or whatever that stuff is that they sell at the grocery store, or the personal care items, whatever. I don't use that. I use regular water. It helps. I only do it like every other day, if that at all. But that's pretty much it. Now, if anybody's doing spray, covering up something, if you ask me, sometimes I do a little bit excessive to spray depending on where I'm going and how much activity I'm going to be involved in. But I'm never like just like, oh, he's coming over. That's wrong. And men, if you see a woman doing that, you might want to question it, but don't be too hard on it. If you're cool with her, you can question it and still get away with like still trying to kick it with her that night, as long as whatever it is her answer is doesn't bother you and you don't make her mad. So that's what my question is to all you fellas out there. What do you do to maintain your healthy balls and penis? And what do you do to eliminate the funky ass odor? Because scrubbing your balls for 45 minutes, I can't see it happening. So let me know what you think. Leave your comments, your ideas, your expressions. If you have anything you want me to talk about, to do, follow me on Twitter, Pink Pussy Gangsta. I'm a very open and blunt person, for those of you who are already currently following me, so you should know you can say anything to me, ask me anything. I'm a very honest person, so don't ever hesitate to ask me for anything. Like I said, I thank you and I appreciate everybody who's been paying attention, watching, looking, waiting, whatever. I might upload a video after this video of another dance off that I did. I don't know if you like it or not. I don't see why some of you who say y'all like it, but you know, there are people here who like it. Oh, another thing I want to mention, I've been getting certain requests to do certain things, certain jobs and whatnot, and I know I said I'm an aspiring model and I'm trying to get out there, and then I'm an adult entertainer and all that other things I said. The thing is, I told you I'm from the Midwest. I'm actually from Ohio, of course, which is in the Midwest. So general Midwestern area region is basically where I'm based at. So please don't send me anything where if it's not guaranteed that I can get there and get back in a timely fashion. I'm not going to the far west coast. I'm not going to the far east coast like New England, and I'm not planning on going down south. I'm not in a position to do that. I have family. I'm in school. I do a lot of different other things aside from sitting here on Facebook, Twitter, and on YouTube, and just talking to you all day, all night, whatever the case may be, just dancing my ass off. I'm not a dancer, just to let you know. I'm a real live individual who runs a real life, who just happens to have this hobby or talent on the side. So if you enjoy it, if you like it, please continue to comment, please continue to follow me on Twitter, please continue to subscribe and view and check in with me every once in a while. If you have any suggestions, send them to me. Let me know what it is. I get them, I respond. I'm an active person with you all. I want to be a part of the community, and I thank you for all of those who have listened and watched. Continue to do so. Thank you so much, and I'm sorry for talking so fast. I just had a lot to say and I wanted to get in for a little bit of time. So once again, this is about funky penises and balls. Men, send me your answers, give me a video response, something. I just want to know what all this is about. So oh yeah, another thing, for extra stuff, because I did kind of look it up myself, Montana De Leon, look her up. She's a great individual. I love all her ideas and her routines for the ladies, makeup and clothes. Boom. For the fellas, if you just want to know extra stuff about your woman, look her up, Montana De Leon. Her name is Montana De Leon. Spell that out, all one word, one at the end of it. Look for her up here on YouTube, and I hope to talk to you all soon. Thanks. Love you.